So this will be my Insta360 Go 3S review. So just to be clear, I haven't been sponsored for this camera by Insta360. This is just my own honest opinions. And I actually bought this camera myself because based on the research and reviews, it was actually really good. So my review will be mostly from a vlogging point. It's like, this is what I generally do now. And all the technical stuff, like you can watch other reviews for it, but the key features for this is 4K video. And it can do like hyperlapses and like that kind of stuff as well. So this is the magnetic pendant. This one here is like a quick release one. But you can like stick it onto an object and then mount the camera. This one is like a clip-on one, so it's good for like hats or something. Struggling. This is the quick release mount that you use to connect to like a tripod or something like that. And it uses like the GoPro system. And this one is the mini tripod slash selfie stick. So I usually connect. I usually connect that like this. And then I just clip it on. So, what I like about this camera. I like the form factor. I think it's really good. It's nice and small. The flip screen. So I thought that's really good. So I can do a lot of vlogging like this type and still be able to see myself. So the main reason I got this is for vlogging, because I use my phone to make most of my vlogs, but I also wanted to do more POV style, and being able to walk around with something smaller like this, or even like with something like this, made such a improvement, because I would be a bit shy to hold my phone, which is quite big. So I have the Galaxy S23 Ultra. I'd be holding like something like kind of like this size really, walking around and like pointing that at people's faces. But now I can kind of have this mounted like here and get those POV shots. So the form factor is really good. The screen is perfect for vlogging. And yeah, the accessories with it. So I bought the family GoPro, the Insta360 family one. And like you get the tripod, you get this carry case, and then like all these other things with it. And I find it's quite good. So my main thing that I like is the pendant style. So you put this pendant on, and you can put it under your shirt like that. And then you can stick the camera like that. And the cool thing is, it's, I'll record, but it's still connected wirelessly. So like I can walk around and then see what I'm filming live. So it takes a bit of getting used to like, I'm like bending over. So look at my cats. I'm not sure why they're playing under the fridge. Huh. But yeah, it's good, and then you can flip it as well. So like I was saying. So it's really good for those POV shots that you kind of want to be hidden. And then the cool thing is, so I'll put my hat on. I haven't used this one outdoors, but I think I would actually like it. Is it that way? I think it's this way. So you just clip it on like this. Oh. Yeah. Oh, wait. And I can just take that and then slot it in, and then I have the camera all the way on my head. Once again, I'll show the footage. So this is the footage on my head. And another thing is like, it's quite stable. There's no real distortion, like moving. It's quite good. So this is this one, quite good, and then you can just pull it out. So it's really nice and easy to use, this one. So you can just leave that back on. I haven't used this one because I'm not sure what I would stick it to. But yeah, I love using this one. I used it in my day in the life video when I went to work. So you just connect the quick release one. So just screw this onto here. And then you can even just connect that. Together like this. You can just pull the camera back and put it back in. Other way. So you see, I can walk around like this, and it's even better. And then like when I was doing a selfie thing, I just flip the camera and then like this. So it's quite good for vlogging. Yeah, I really like the form factor and convenience. And like, yeah, I love just disconnecting this like that so easily, and then just connecting it to my chest for those POV shots. Like, it's so easy, and then you can still see, like, I think that's so good. So besides form factor and convenience, I also find the sound that it's recording quite good. So when I use my phone and I'm doing talking type videos, I generally use a wireless mic. And I use the Rode mic, the wireless Rode mic, and I find it's quite good. With this one, you cannot connect an external microphone to the camera, So that is a bit of a downfall, but overall, when I film talking videos, it's not too bad. I haven't really used it in a loud environment, but it does pick up quite a bit. So like if you are doing a talking video out and about, the sound it's not the best, but it's all right. It's better, yeah, it's better if you could use an external mic. So like, I think if you're just getting footage live and you're not doing much talking or it's not too loud, this would be fine. But pure talking videos that's silent, this one's also pretty good actually. So I use this to film how YouTube changed my life video, and that was purely on this one. And I found the sound was like pretty good. No, it wasn't picking up like loud background noises. But when I was filming the daily vlog one, that one I found it was a bit, it did pick up a lot of things. And like, I think if I was talking, it would make it a bit harder to hear myself. But overall, it's still pretty good. But a good feature that they should add is like being able to connect the external mic. I think that would really make this a lot better. Yeah, this is also waterproof, the whole thing, according to my research. So that's really good. So this, honestly, it will probably replace my GoPro that I have. Battery life is quite good as well. It lasts a lot longer than a GoPro, in my opinion. So if you take the case out, I mean, if you take the camera out and then just use this, so this is meant to last about 30 minutes. So I usually use it about 20 minutes like this, and then I'll put it back into the case. And then once you put it back into the case, it actually charges this. So you can actually use this a bit more if you put it back in the case for a little bit and then charge it. But yeah, battery life is decent. So I think they're saying it's about 2 hours. I think I probably got about an hour and a half, and then I had to charge it. So there's no replaceable battery with this either. So it's all being charged directly into the unit. It just uses a standard USB-C cable. So I have plenty of those anyways. So it's charging is not a problem. So I think you can even use what is it? What they call power banks to charge this on the go if you have to. So overall, it's pretty good. I haven't used the application much, but I just use it for basic things. So you can use the app on your phone to control this wirelessly, like to start recording, things like that, update some settings and things. But I haven't used the app on the computer to download the files. So when I transfer the files from here to my computer, I just plug it in like a USB and then I just drag it across. So I didn't really use the app because I just drag everything across like a normal USB. So some of the negatives that I dislike about this Insta360 Go 3S, it's a bit of a mouthful to say, but I find in low light settings or like at nighttime, the footage quality is not the best. Like it's not bright enough in like some areas that are really dark. So like when I was walking back to my car, there was a specific area where there wasn't a street light or the light was broken, and like it got really dark in the footage. It wasn't great, but in daytime, this thing is like flawless. Like the footage is very crisp. So another thing I noticed comparing this to using my phone, the S23 Ultra, is the footage gets a little bit grainy. So the lower the light or it's not as bright, you can see the graininess. But like in daylight, like it looks perfectly fine. Like it looks decent. But like the darker it is, the more grainy you notice. So that's something to consider if you are thinking of getting this one. So in daytime use, I reckon this is like really good. So like yeah, if you're vlogging in daytime or even using this, I guess, as an action camera, I think this would be really good. So one negative thing I find as well is the format that it's shooting at is the H.264, which is the older coding. So basically on my S23 Ultra phone, I use the codec, the H.265 one. So basically it just reduces the file size but maintains decent video quality. So with this one, it's using the older one. So basically your files are a lot bigger on this. So it's not a, big problem, but it does mean that you do want to get the higher memory size because it does take up more video space just to record things. And I tend to film a lot before I take the videos out and put onto my computer. So that's something to be aware of. So for costs together, I think it was about $900 for all these accessories and the bag. I think for like a action camera type like this, I think it's a little expensive, but I like it better than a GoPro. So I also have a GoPro Hero 10, and I would use this way more than the GoPro Hero 10. So in regards to using this as a replacement to using my phone, I don't think I would completely replace it. I think my phone has a higher quality in like it's just sharper, the images compared to this, but I would use this as a supplement. So like any POV footage, I would definitely use this actually. But like talking videos like this, I'll probably still just use my phone because I think it's sharper quality and I can use the external mic. But like if I'm just on the go and I need to film something quickly, yeah, this is definitely something I would consider. Or if I want, if I want shots like POV style like this, I definitely use this more than my phone. Sacrificing a little bit of that image quality for the convenience, yeah, I think it's worth the trade-off, except for nighttime. I don't think this is good enough for nighttime filming. It's just, it's a bit too dark, the footage, if it's not enough light. And it looks too grainy. I know you can fix this in post, but like with my phone, like I don't have to fix much in post. Shooting on this in daytime, the color accuracy straight out without doing any post editing is really good. So generally on my phone, I have to do a lot of post editing on the color because with the S23 Ultra, it looks a bit faded or not saturated enough. But with this one, like I don't have to do any post editing. It looks really good straight out without anything. So I really love this pendant because like you can put it on cats. So I will be doing a day in the life of my cat video once I figure out how to make it look better. Riku.